Hey guys, welcome back to Weekend Voyagers, where we do the reviews you're looking for. Today we've got the Boulder Plus from EcoXGear, and buy it now. Hit the links down below and buy this speaker, guys. You will not regret it. Now, EcoXGear is a company that we've worked with in the past, and we absolutely love their products, and that's why we're not shy to recommend them to people. This one is no exception. At $250 though, let's talk about why you should spend your money on this.
Yeah, to start out with, the design is amazing. It's quite durable. It's got a sexy design to it. It's sleek. Even though it's so big, they packed so many features into this thing. It's rugged like a boulder. The name fits it.
Like you said, the name fits it, Boulder, and I think it's intentional. I mean, this thing is durable. You can throw it in the back of a trunk, just chuck it in there, can bang around whatever else, and it's gonna be fine, guys. It's not gonna break. Now, the other cool thing about this is it's just so easy to transport with this design. And the cool thing that I loved about this product is the handle.
Right.
Now, you wouldn't think I would get so excited about a handle, but this retractable handle, it's long, and especially for a guy like you, Trevor, it's nice you can just reach down and pull it around.
I don't have to bend over to grab the handle. I can just walk like normal down the sidewalk wherever we're going to take this to the party. And the other thing that they put on here is nice sturdy handles. These aren't going to break off. They feel nice in your hands. So if you have to carry those when there's not necessarily a smooth path to pull this across on, you've got nice handles.
And it's waterproof. It's rated at IP67, so you can dunk this thing in the water. It can go down a stream or river, fall out of the back of your boat. It's gonna be okay. Water's not gonna get into anywhere. Now, on the side, you do need to close up the ports, right? You need to close that up. But for us, this is fun because we do a lot of water activities.
Right.
We're down by the beaches, we're down by the rivers, and so that's cool for us to be able to take this with us. And literally, if we want to, we can drag it through a river crossing.
Right. Or when we were boating one time, the speakers on the boat weren't working, so we just used this as the speaker, and you could hear it while you're surfing and everything. But we weren't worried if it got wet and towels, and even if you fell in the lake.
Yeah,
be fine.
you'd be okay.
The other thing that's really nice about this is they threw on an extra accessory pouch, and what's nice about that is you can stick your phone in there and it stays close enough that the Bluetooth connection's seamless. And they also threw in a waterproof phone case, which is so nice, and a lot of times that would be an extra accessory. So if that gets wet, your phone still stays dry, and it's a great feature.
Now, they kind of thought about a lot of features on this. For example, they've got a bottle opener on the side of this, which is kind of cool if you think about it, because this is supposed to be a party speaker. Now, I'm going to go out and say this is the all-in-one party speaker, because look, Trevor, you can crack open a cold one right on the side, take your drink, put it up in the cup holder, put your phone up here as well, and just boost that volume and just party.
It's so nice. This thing is central to any outdoor time with your friends, with your family, so that's why we'd recommend it so much.
Now, another cool thing with this, guys, is you can get AM and FM radio on this, which is pretty cool if you think about it, because if your phone dies, now you've got something that you can use to still listen to music. And now, for us who are outside all the time, it's got even a better feature with the AM FM capability, because when we're out in the forest, Trevor, we can actually listen to the weather if we needed to. Say if everything went to crap and our phones died and whatnot, we could at least still get those service announcements that we needed to.
It is a way nice feature. And they also threw in backlit buttons, which come in handy when you've got night activity going on. You can still see the play and volume button easy.
If you got this pushed away from the campfire a little bit, you can just reach over, you see the buttons exactly, and you push on them, which is nice, and we've used that multiple times when we're camping. Now, another cool thing is they've used this EcoConnect system. So if you've got two boulders, you can actually link those two up, and then you can have some massive, massive sound coming out of these two things.
It's quite impressive when you connect two of these things. They also threw in a microphone. If you couldn't think they could get any more in the speaker, they threw in a microphone. So if your phone's already connected with Bluetooth, you get a call, you can answer that with the speaker and say and talk, and then go right back into your party.
Yeah, and be fine. Now, the other thing with this that they packed in, if we're talking about packing stuff in, is this has got a massive battery. So if you're playing at normal levels, this is going to last about 50 hours. We haven't really had to charge this much, because you're not going to listen to it for 50 consecutive hours, are you? They say if you're going to run it at max volume, which I doubt you ever would, you could get 10 hours out of that.
Yeah, most of the time you want a more comfortable listening level, and that's plenty of time. They also threw in one USB charging port, and with that you can charge your devices, the one you're listening to, whatever, an iPad, whatever needs electricity, this massive battery can charge those devices.
Yeah, and you can get Bluetooth, as we were kind of talking about earlier. Now, with this pouch, if you don't want to keep your phone in there, you could take your phone with you, and you could go about 100 feet, they say, For us, though, it was kind of at the, what, 40?
About 40 feet.
About 40 feet, we started to get some static coming in there. But it's not the end of the world. I mean, a lot of Bluetooth is like that, so I'm not going to hammer them too hard on that because you can just keep your phone close by.
Okay, when it comes to cons, the biggest con to this thing is it's heavy. It weighs almost as much as a small boulder, so you're not going to be backpacking with this thing. It's quite a car camping or close outdoors transport, easy to transport places.
At 27 pounds, guys, trust us from experience, you're not hiking in far. We've tried it, and we did not go in very far with it. Now, the cool thing is they do have these really, really, really rugged wheels on there.
Right.
And these wheels are pretty tough, so you can pull it wherever you necessarily need to. But I wouldn't go on a long hiking trip with this thing. I would take a smaller speaker for that reason. Now, another thing with this is the battery, as we just talked about, the battery's pretty sweet because it's so big, but it takes forever to charge. It takes about 7 to 8 hours to get a full charge out of that. I mean, I'm going to cut them some slack once again, though. I mean, it's going to give me 50 hours. It's going to be some trade-offs with that. So
Exactly. The other downside is there's only one USB charging port. If you're having a party, obviously there's multiple phones, multiple devices that need charging. So it'd be nice if they could throw 1 or 2 more USB charging ports in. That way no one's left out. And with this large of a battery, it shouldn't be an issue to throw in 1 or 2 more.
That's what I was just about to say is with such a big battery and such long battery life, you think you could have thrown in a few more USB ports. Now, we've seen some speakers where they do that.
Yeah.
They throw in a few more USB ports, and like Trevor was saying, we're always out with groups. And we just talked about earlier, this is a party speaker.
Yep.
This is for big groups. So throw some more USB ports on there in the next iteration, guys. And I think that will take care of a lot of our issues. Guys, now that we've gone over the pros and cons of this product, let's get into the specs for all you specky nerds out there that want to listen to those. So it's about 12 inches long, 15 inches wide, and about 20 inches high. So it's about the size of a carry-on, wouldn't you say?
Right.
So if you have a carry-on bag around your house, it's going to be about those same dimensions.
And it weighs 27 pounds, which is, as we said, quite heavy.
Yeah.
But with that, you're getting 100-watt speakers, and that's pretty impressive. This thing throws sound like no other.
Yeah, it's big sound out of this guy. And the cool thing with this, it's got the EQ buttons up there, so you can actually tune the sound of this speaker to your preferences, which I like. For a $250 speaker, I'd like to be able to tune it to the way I like to listen to music.
Right, and as I mentioned earlier, it's got a USB port on here, 5 volts, which is enough for charging for phones and other devices such as those. And then it also has 1 auxiliary in. Most phones, well, at least the iPhones, don't have those aux ports anymore. But if you did have a device with an aux cord, you can connect it that way if you don't want to do Bluetooth.
Yeah, and it's got a 110 230 volt AC coming out the side to charge the thing, and it comes with its own charging cord included with it. Guys, just to wrap it up, this speaker is a keeper. You're going to want to get this. Follow the links down below so that you can pick one of these up. I promise you, if you're an outdoor enthusiast and you bang around your equipment, this is the speaker that you're going to want. It's going to last you a lifetime.
Seriously, this thing is indestructible, practically just like a boulder, and you will not be disappointed by this EcoXGear Boulder.
No. So guys, once again, check out the links down below. Don't forget to give us some love and hit that subscribe button so we can bring you some more videos. And guys, check out the next video to do with EcoXGear.